lot of good defenses look wrong at the last second and extending plays. Did you watch the Colts game live, or did you just watch it on film? And what's it like to see a defense do so well, but then give it up at the end to a guy on second reaction stuff?
Yeah, I mean, he's a great player, and he's been doing a great job at running their offense. I didn't watch the Colts game live. I watched it on film, but a lot of quarterback draws. He does a great job at getting them, whether it's the RPO game or the run game. They do a good job at messing with your eyes and all that kind of stuff, and getting guys with the misdirection stuff, I would say. So it's kind of like a college offense, and I think it fits him well and what he likes to do. So we got to be prepared for everything he brings to the table.
Kenny, how difficult is that you got a guy who they have designed runs, but then also the play can break down and he can do special things?
Yeah, I mean, it's always difficult when you got a quarterback that can run. But that's just today's game. We're seeing a lot of quarterbacks that's coming into the league, and all of them can run. All of them got some athletic ability. This is just another one that has great athletic ability, and they use them in unique ways. In the run game through with the RPO stuff, and then the zone reads and the design quarterback runs. So just another guy that has a unique skill set that they're using.
What do you see on tape from the secondary?
They obviously got a really solid secondary, but we also see that they want to make plays. So obviously that makes that gives us a chance to expose them a little bit. We're gonna obviously stick to what we've been doing in terms of being successful, and obviously just try to find those holes and make plays.
Their fans are notorious for trash talk, reading bios, media guides, Googling everything.
What? That is so inaccurate about the best fan base in America. Eagles Nation, Eagles everywhere, as you were.
How do you block that stuff out?
You just got to be locked in on what's in front of you, not what's going on behind you. Obviously, you hear things all the time. Obviously, I haven't played football this long. I've been here. I've heard a lot of different things. I feel like I've heard it all. I'm sure they'll come up with some new things for me. But that's probably the last thing I'm worried about. When I'm locked in on the game.
Do you ever chuckle, or do you ever hear one that's really good? Can you share one that's really good?
They get a chuckle out of me every now and then. I never take those things to heart. I know that they're just obviously trying to get in our heads and whatnot. They get a chuckle out of me. Nothing that comes to mind right away, but I've definitely gotten a chuckle out of some of the things fans have to say.
You got a good look at Chauncey when the Saints were here during training camp. What has he been able to do since being with Philadelphia?
Well, he moved positions. He's playing safety now. He's still doing a lot of things that he's been doing in the league. He tackles well. Covers well, but more vision to the football with the pass rush and vision to the football. He's had more opportunities down the field, and he's got good hands, made the most of his chances down the field.
What's the key for the offense as a whole, Aaron, to deal with this pass rush that the Eagles are bringing Sunday?
Yeah, it starts up front in the run game and in the protection. They got a lot of good pass rushers, guys inside and outside who can get after you. I got to deal the ball on time. We got to get open. And we got to keep my balance, moving the pocket, and obviously mixing in runs in the shotgun.
Where does this place rank in toughest places to play in your NFL experience?
It's top 32 for sure. It's a great trash talking venue. Way back to when I was a young player, sitting on the bench and getting yelled at by a fan. To get the splinters out of my behind the entire game. It's a real good, it's a great sports town. Real good fans in all the sports. All their different teams have great followings. And, it's a tough place to play. We've won there, multiple times. And we got to go and do it again.
Aaron, you guys defensively have coached this week and Fields on deck. Two guys that make a lot of plays with their legs, which is obviously something we know about. Is there any way for a quarterback to kind of beat defenders with the sliding rules, or does the play just happen so fast that you don't really have time to take that into consideration?
I don't think I do, but some of these faster guys probably got a chance to do that. I remember a play from college, was it last season or the season before, where a guy kind of fake slid and kept it going, ran for a touchdown. They police the hits on the quarterback on slides pretty well. Some guys are late sliders. I happen to be more of a, I feel like on time or early slider because I know I'm not trying to take any of those shots when you're exposed like that. But Hurts doesn't slide a whole lot. He slides when he has to, but he's also a really strong and powerful runner with the football, and he's got great speed too.
Not to be the guy that keeps asking you about 16, but 6 games to go that year going into Philly. 6 games left this year, and 10-7 probably get you in. Does it feel similar at all?
I hope so. We had a good stretch there. We played some good football teams and some division opponents as well, and got on a hot streak on offense. Now that Philly team, I believe, was 5-5. What are they? 9-1.
9-1.
So a little bit stiffer challenge in 2022 than 2016.
The Colts played them pretty close for 3.5 quarters. I mean, have you seen any opportunities from what Matt was able to do in that game against them?
I feel like they ran the ball pretty well. Their defense played great. They forced turnovers on the plus side of the field. They came out of the second half and got the ball on the 30, I think, and then later Philly was driving and they forced a fumble. They just didn't cash in on the red zone opportunity, 1st and goal on the 4 to kind of put the game away with 5 minutes left. And playing a really good football team, you got to do that. So if we get that opportunity, to play from the lead and to have a chance to put them away, we got to do that.
Do you reflect back on having done it before this week? Do you reflect back on times like 2016, or are there other
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I remember how that game started. We took the ball, we went down and scored. And then we got the ball back and scored again. It was 14-0. And the whole field changed. And again, that wasn't a 9-1 football team, but that was still a team that was in it, 5-5 in the playoff hunt. Had a young quarterback who was playing at a high level. And it just changed a lot of the energy on the sideline for us. So that's what we need first. We need an energy shift, and then a belief to kick in, and then us to play 4 quarters and finish the game out, and get one in the bag, and then get the next 5.
You got some guys with illnesses. Is there any concern that might, spread or whatever to other guys? Or
yeah, it is very similar to, I would say, we had this happen in 2019, where it seemed like everybody was getting sick, but I think our medical staff's doing a good job of staying on top of these guys, and if guys we've been testing them for everything, and if they get the flu, then we're keeping them out.
Hey Matt, this Eagles team, they hardly turned the ball over at all when they started 8-0. Now the last couple of weeks, they've turned it over a bunch. Is that something you guys think you can maybe continue a bad trend for them?
Well, I think every game's a little bit different, and certainly you want to try to put them in positions to turn the ball over, but ultimately we got to go out there and we need everybody playing their assignments, playing physical, and then potentially turnovers can happen.
What have you seen from Philly's run defense? Statistically, they're not very good, but they were really good, especially second half last week against Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, no, I just think they're big and they're physical, and they've got some nice front structures that they can present that can eliminate the run game in terms of they've got different ways to get to basically a 6-1 type front, or they have a 5 bigs package that they'll put out there and get into what we call jam fronts, where basically every offensive lineman's covered. So they've got different ways to do that, and then I think their safeties and nickel can support the run pretty well. And when they do that, it makes it a little bit more difficult to run against.